Hello guys, welcome to Motion Tutor, and I am back with another After Effects very cool and very interested and very helpful tutorial for you. So in this tutorial I'm gonna be show you how you can create this type of like and subscribe, remember animation, or like and subscribe YouTube page button animation, what you can say it. So basically I will show you how you can create this without using any third-party plugin, 100% After Effects tutorial. So let's get started. And for creating this we have several ways to create it. Like we can create it 100% inside of After Effects. Like we can add the share any text if we like make the every single thing, so it will be took a lot of time, and I think that will be not a like good way, but it's very time consuming thing. So in this tutorial I will give you a tip how I made this thing, and I will show you how you can make this. So first of all, you can open your Chrome browser and go to your YouTube video. Like here I have my YouTube video. Like I will give you this extension file in description, link description. So this name is full page screen capture, so you can download it and you will capture your all like your full YouTube video page, and then we will go later and make this thing happening. So first of all we need a picture without liking the video. So first of all we need this thing. So like we need 4 yes, 1 don't like, 1 like, 1 subscribe, and 1 bell icon. So first of all you can create every screenshot and I will show you how it's look. So here you can see now I added the all 4 picture which I screenshot from Google Chrome. So now you can import it and you can also rename it for like easier for you to see what file is, and then you can also get the files link in description, which is we're gonna use to create this animation. So this is hand cursor, mouse cursor, and some like shapes elements animation, and the last one is picture, which you can use to see the related, like you can see here which the recommended videos. So first of all create a new composition, click on this icon, you can change the name to whatever you want, and the height width will be 9020 by 1080 and 30 frames per second and 10 seconds long, and color you can select white and then click OK, and then press Ctrl Y to create a new solid layer. The color will be white and you can name it BG if you want, and then click OK, and then you can import your first main picture and you can import it in your main composition, and then you can go to window and click on this align tab, and you can see the align tab. Then you can see here align top, click on this, select the layer and click on this align top, and then you can import your second layer, which will be the like picture, so screenshot, and then you can again align it top, and then the third one will be subscribe one, and you can repeat the same process with all 4 picture. So now you can see now we have in this layer I subscribed, liked and everything, and if I disable it, so then the bell icon is not pressed, and then it's not subscribed, and the third one is not like, and this is our main. So let's get started. And first of all, on the like picture you can select the pen tool and you can click there, and you can mask this layer for this like thing, and on this subscribe layer you can just mask this thing, or maybe firstly I enable it and I will see it now clearly where the exact like button is. So like now you can see I masked only like, and on the 4th one you can only trace this bell icon. So now if I disable it, so now it's pressed and now it's subscribed and the like. So you can see now it's okay, and you can select the all like and subscribe other like picture and parent it with the main PNG file. So you can just select it and parent it by this 𝐃𝐤𝐤𝐿. So now select your main layer and double click on this, and then it will be open in new viewer. So then you can press the tilde key, which is down from the axis key. So you can click on that, and first you can select this rectangle tool, and then you can select the layer previewer, and then you can press the tilde key, and now create a mask around this recommended videos, because we don't need this, because if you change the everyone name, so it will be took a lot of time. So you can just like mask it, and then you can press the tilde key again and go to mask property and subtract it, and then you can create the second mask for this thing. Like you can see this thing, so you can select the rectangle tool and you can create a second mask on this player. So here I mask the player box perfectly, so you can do like give it little bit time and do it perfectly, like from the edges. And then if you want to change the name, so then you can also like create a mask on this thing. So you can just select the rectangle tool and create a mask around this title, and then you can like change the every mask mode to substrate, and then you can like close this remover like viewer, and then you are in your comp. And here now we will add our more things. So you can press M and you can now add the mask. You can see the mask 1, which is our more videos, which is on the right side. So you can like change the mode to none. So now we can see the video here. So you can now go to the files folder, and here you will get the video PNG. So you can just drag it on there, and you can adjust the size for this video. So I will adjust it. So I adjust the scale here, and 42% is perfect for covering the behind image. And then now we can move like make it duplicates for it. So for making duplicate, you can add CC reptile. For first we can add a tint effect if you want to change like the color. So you can use tint effect to change the color of on anything. So then you can add a CC reptile effect there. So just drag this effect there, and then you can change the expand down value to 3000, and then it will be make automatically duplicate. And then you can go to main layer and change the mask mode to substrate, and then you can parent this video PNG to this main PNG. So now we can like now we have a player here where we want to add our video. You can scale your main PNG to fit this mask to this corners. So now you can see I adjust the main PNG scale to like cover the whole comp with this video player preview box. So you can see, so now we will add our video footage here. So you can import your footage then here. So I am using this stock footage, and this scale is high, so I will fit to comp it. So right click on it, so you can fit to comp it by pressing Ctrl Alt or F, or go to transform and then fit to comp it, and then you can pre-comp it. So you can change the video every time. So right pre-comp it, click on move all attribute and change the name to whatever name you want. I named it video place. So click OK, and then you can parent this to also with this main PNG. So now when you move this main PNG, so it will be also move, but now you have a comp where you have a footage. So it's very cool. So now create a new null object. Right click here and create a new null object and parent this main PNG with this null object, and then you can press P and press shift and press S, and now go to 1 second and add a keyframe on both, and then you can go to 2 seconds forward and change the scale to something like this and the position to something like this. Like now we have, so now it's time to animate it. So you can also animate it according to your need. So you can add a keyframe on these two properties to animate it on every frame on. So then on 7 second and 15 frame, I think there you can in this like middle of this area, you can keyframe it according to your need, and then go to 9 second, and then when you add and like making end, so you can just copy this keyframe by select the first two keyframe, press Ctrl C, copy, Ctrl V to the 9 second for pasting it. So like in this portion the mouse cursor will be like and subscribe, like do everything, and then you can on this frame it will be automatically go to the default position. So guys, here I added some keyframes. You can see, so it's basically a simple keyframe. You can also do it like change the position, scales, and the two property you can play with, and the last it will be go to default position and scale. So now it's not looking too much cool and too much good, so you can select the all, and then you can right click and easy ease them, and then go to graph editor. First of all you can select only scale graph one, and you can change the graph according to your need and play with this graph and make how you want, and then you can select the position one and also change it. So like here I changed the graph, and now it's looking very cool to me. And you can just when you change the graph, so the animation looks very cool and like more cool. So I think you can see it's looking very cool. And now here in this gap we will add like and subscribe and other things. So for doing this thing, so you can import to your mouse cursor PNG there, and then it's very large, so you can change the scale 2% for making perfect, and then you can press U on this null object to see the keyframe where we want the animation. So like I think on 3 second to 15, like on 4 second I want to hit this thing. So I will select the mouse cursor and drag this mouse cursor to the like button and press P and add a keyframe. Go to 2 seconds or maybe 1 second and change the mouse cursor position to outside of this comp. So you can select it and move it, and then you can see here is, you can see the little bit handle. So you can also play with this handle on the first frame. Here you don't see any handle, so press G and then you will select the pen tool, and now you can make another handle and you can play with this handle to make more cool animation. And then you can select the all two keyframes, press F9 for easy them, and you can also play with this graph and right click and make sure you are on edit speed graph. Otherwise if you are on any other value, so it will be something like this. Make sure you are using edit speed graph, and then now you can go to the frame 4 second, and here now we will add a click animation. So for making click animation you can press S to see the scale property, add a keyframe on it, press U to see all keyframe, and forward this keyframe little bit, like 3 or 5 frame, and then you can change the value to 1.5 and then go 8 to 10 frames forward, and then you can change the value again to 50, like not 50, sorry, 2, and then you can select the keyframe, press F9 for easy them, and now you can see it's something like this, but it's very quick, so you can forward it there. So I think now it's looking okay, and it's very slow, so I will make it little bit fast, so you can see, or maybe you can make it more fast, so it's depending on you. So I think now it's looking very cool. So here it's clicking the animation, so now you can enable your like button, like PNG layer, and then you can press Alt and left square bracket to trim it. So here on this 4 second, and now we have something like this, so you can see it's looking very cool. But now if you want to change the like property, it's for like, if you want to make it 100 like 200 like, so you can easily do this by adding a text layer, and you want to select the robotic font. I will give you the robotic font link in description, which will be same of the YouTube page font, so you can download it and just add a font here. So but it will be little bit time consuming, but I think now it's okay for me. And then you will go to like 5 or something like 6 seconds, and here you will now move this cursor to the subscribe button, and then you can also play with this handle, and now you can see it's now okay for me. Now you can select the scale keyframes and press Ctrl C to copy it, press Ctrl V to paste it, and now here is also the subscribe animation, so you can go there and enable this subscribe PNG and press left and hold Alt and left square bracket, trim it, and now you can see it's something like this, but a little bit like slow. So now it's okay, and now you can go some frames forward and change the mouse cursor to bell icon. So I will just move this there, and you can also change the handle, but here you can see the both handle is moving, so you can select pen tool, and then you are able to move the one, and here also you can copy and paste the same scale keyframe, and now here you can also enable the bell icon layer, trim it, and now it's something like this, and it's looking very cool. And then go to like 8 some frames forward, and then move this mouse cursor PNG to outside of this comb by simply moving this here, and then you can press G to add some handles if you like and if you want, so something like this, and now it's looking cool to me. and then you can go select the position keyframes, and you are able to change the everyone graph. So like here in this graph I want this to something like this, and on this I want this to maybe something like this. So it's depending on you, play with that. So now we will add a mouse like hand cursor on frame where the mouse cursor is hitting like and subscribe and bell icon button. So for this you can just press Ctrl, select the mouse cursor PNG, press Ctrl D to duplicate it, and select the new duplicate one, and select the hand cursor and drag it on this layer by holding the Alt key. And when you hold the Alt key, so it will be convert this to hand cursor. But now here if the size is very small, so you can add a transform effect on it. So you can go to effects and preset, search transform, and add a transform effect there, and you can scale it up, and you can also change the the position of this. And now we only want this to wireframe where it's like clicking the button. So you can just do it by pressing T and keyframe on the opacity, and right click on this keyframe and toggle hold keyframe and change the value to 0. So you can do it like here it's pressing the button, so you can do it 100, and then here it will be goes there. So here you can change it to 0, and then you can do the same thing here. So you can see if I play, so you can see now it's hand, and on this subscribe button it will be also hand, and then it's cursor, and then it's hands. But now we also want to hide the other mouse cursor one where the hand cursor is come. So you can just select the transparency keyframe by select it and press Ctrl C to copy, and press T here and go to the same frame and paste it on this mouse cursor. And now you can opposite it like reverse it. So on this frame it will be 100, and on this frame it will be 0, on that frame it will be 100, on this frame it will be 0, like opposite it. So like here it will be 100 and here it will be 0. So like do it, and then it will be looks very cool and very good, like it's cursor and its hand and cursor, and it's done. And if you think the size of this hand cursor is like too much down, so you can scale it up by just, so you can see now it's looking very cool to me, and it's okay. And now it's time to add the the elements file which I give you. So like you can see this and this. So how you can add it, so you can go to the frame where the click animation is beginning. So like here the click animation is, so I will add the shape 1 effect here, and you can just drag it here and scale it down, like scale it down and scale it more down, and then you can put it below to the mouse cursor layer, so then it will be looks better. And for changing the color you can add a tint effect on it. So just add a tint effect on this, and you can are now able to change the color. Like I added the red color, and I will scale it more down. So now it's coming very quickly. So you can also, so you can do, see, it's looking like, but it's, you can also parent this thing with this like I will show you, parent this with main PNG, so it will be moves with main PNG. And you can add the same things on subscribe and also on the bell icon. I give you the 4 things, so you can add everywhere you want. So here you can see I added it, and I duplicate this multiple times and use it, so it's very easy to use it. So you can just duplicate it and add a tint effect, and then you, one last thing, you can parent the everything with this null object, like not null object, parent with this main PNG file, so it will be more cool and more looking good. So now it's done. And now if you want to add like the title, so you can go to their frame where you can see the title thing. So here you can now go to main layer, and here I have layer title mask is there, so you can like change the mode to add or maybe none. So now you can see the exact title position, so you can select the text tool and type any title here. So like here you can see I typed the same text which I used in my video. So now you can change the scale of it, like you can, but main thing is the font. I will give the font link in description, which is the similar and this not similar, which is the same font. If you are using any other, so you are free to use, but if you want to make 100% same, so you want to use this font, and you can adjust the scale and like the position. So now you can see it's perfect, but it's little bit like this, so you can do this by the adjusting the tracking. So like you can see now it's perfect and easy for me to like change the text. So now it's very dark, so how you can change the color? So you can just simply click and change the color. But if I made it now subtract, so like it's looking very cool. Okay, so you can just simply add a text here and you can duplicate it and add a hashtag and change the color to blue if you want to add hashtags. So like you are able to do it, and I hope it's done for now. And then if you want to change the video, you are go to this main comp, and here you want to add some different things. So like you can use green screen. So now if I preview it, but the main thing is to parent this, so like the parent this text to the main PNG, otherwise it will be do very wrong animation. So make sure to parent everything what you add on this, to parent this with your main PNG, which is your main thing. So let's preview. So here you can see it's looking very cool to me. But last thing we need to add, which is the like the player overlay. So I will also give you the overlay like player overlay file, PNG file in description, so you can download it and import it. So now let's drag the player overlay PNG file inside of your main comp and go to first frame. The main thing is go to first frame and link the like parent this thing to null object, parent this layer to null object, and press T and change the value to 0. Go to 15 frame and add a keyframe and go to 1 second, change the value to 100 and go to 9 second, add a keyframe there and go to 9 second and 15 frame and change it again 0. So now it will be more cool. So let's frame preview. So guys, it's looking very cool to me, and that's it for this tutorial. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you, and I also made the same animation template for free, so you can download it from the other video, which is 200 subscriber special video. So you will watch the video and you will get the template link in that video. So I will put the video link in description, so you can go to this video and download the template, which has a two version. One is 2D and one is little bit 3D. So you can see here is the preview, so you can download the template for After Effects and you can use it. And I hope I covered literally everything in this tutorial, but if I missed everything, so you can tell me in comment section and I will tell you how you can do it. And guys, I hope it's helpful for you, and feel free to comment and like and subscribe, because I am making this type of tutorials on regularly basis. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be catching you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.